Hello people, today I have M.S.G set number 18. It's the electromagnetic gun or rail gun, I think. And as you can see, it's a very large weapon, dwarfing my Gundam here, my high grade GBN based Gundam. And looking pretty cool while it's at it. This one definitely needs some finish work. You can definitely see the nub marks on it. By default, it's not exactly a pristine kit on account of, I don't know, Kotobukiya doesn't really know where to put gates sometimes. So there's that. But let's go ahead and see what it looks like on my Zaku. Alright, a very suspicious looking Zaku 2 with the gun here. And you can see it looks a little bit better with him, I think. Ooh. I think real world weapons tend to look better on my Zaku than they do on the Gundam, just because I think that there's a kind of realism to, like, almost like it came out of the real world, out of the Zaku 2, as opposed to the Gundam. That's my opinion. I don't think it's 100% true or anything like that. Obviously, there isn't anything that looks like a Zaku 2 in real life, but I think, like, World War II tanks or something like that. Zaku 2 kind of has that feel to me anyway. But I think this weapon doesn't look too bad with him. Alright, since I had this picture up here and I have the title in the background there, I translated that. It's called a Freestyle Bazooka, and I feel like I'm an idiot because it looks like a railgun to me. But I'm going to keep it calling it, that it's a railgun, because look at this. It doesn't look bazooka-ish to me, but I mean, I guess. Alright, so this is Jinrai, and obviously he's holding that big Freestyle Bazooka, and he's actually got it mounted to his shoulder, if anyone looked. So that's there, and it holds on pretty well, but it does want to flop over on him. I don't think it's exactly made to 3mm spec. So be careful and creative, whatever you have to do to get that thing on there. But it doesn't look bad there. Maybe a little oversized, but it is what it is. Alright, and now you can definitely put that on his back like a mounted backpack or ready to deploy later on. I thought this was a pretty good position, and it doesn't look too bad actually mounted on his calf here. I didn't think it would, but it's not too shabby, I don't think. I say that a lot, don't I? It's not too bad. But yeah, even in this position, I don't think it does, it's not perfect, but I think it's pretty good. Architect is a little mad at me because I haven't found her knife yet, and she's got her mount for it on her calf there, but I mounted this one to her back just to show you that it is ready to be deployed just like that. The next one, I'm going to show you something interesting here, but it doesn't look too bad there. A little bit off center, and it was actually pretty heavy, so it didn't make her feel too even when she's standing up. That is spread her legs out pretty wide to compensate for that, as you can see here, but again, not bad. Alright, magical girl here, and she is right now providing scale for the size of this thing. I decided to see what this would look like because there are these unusual folding bits on the gun, and I'm not sure exactly what they're supposed to do, except for maybe make a difference on where you mount it. But look at these. I mean, they're just really strange how they can move pretty freely, but I just don't understand them. I get this one because a lot of the times the hand guard, you put that there, that would maybe need some flexibility. But this one's weird. This one's just very strange to me. I don't know what's going on with it. It's very unusual. Alright, looks like we have a weapon that Nero can't hold. Sorry about the dog barking. He does that sometimes. He's my neighbor's. But with the mount and, very easily hiding that bracket in the way, it looks like you can kind of carry it. Looks like something one of those AIs would come up with to deal with your enemies there. Definitely a cool thing. Still trying to figure out that that attachment. I think maybe I came up with something in my head right now. So let's see if I can pull that off. Alright, and last but not least here, Alex with the, what was it called again? Something unlimited Freestyle Bazooka. And I flipped this upside down just to see what that looked like. It's not too bad. I'm still trying to figure out what those hinges are for. The idea I came up with didn't really pan out. I thought maybe I could fold this end all the way under here and maybe have a different mount, but no, that's not how it works. But as you can see, I swapped sides. Usually I mount it over here on his right, but I mounted it on his left because the hands don't actually fit with the finger pull trigger over here. So he has to use the just a regular handheld, which is fine, you know. A lot of the Gundams that we have already have to work that way. But Alex doesn't look too bad with it. I mean, if you put it on its side, looks like he can hold it just fine. So let's go ahead and cover what comes in the package. And that is what you see here, along with this. And this is just that mount so that you get the 3mm peg here at the bottom. And that is two pieces smashed together with one more stuck in the middle here. This one can be reversed so that you can put it left or right. And that's it. That's all you get in the box, or the package. Which, you know, admittedly is not a lot, but it's not an expensive set. It's only $6. So not going to hurt anyone too badly. I like it. It's big. Maybe not for HGs, but it worked pretty well with the Alex and the Jinrai. I did like how it looked with the Zaku a lot. This time I think that one's the winner, and I think it would work well with Hexagear vehicles. Speaking of which, I did finish my Voltrix, so I'm gonna need to put him in some of these videos soon. We'll figure that out. But for now, I think for me, I definitely recommend it. It's cheap enough where you can get it. You can get multiples, and it wouldn't hurt the bank too much. It doesn't look bad. It's got a lot of details on there. Some mysterious qualities there with the hinges, but you know, what are you going to do? I wouldn't complain about it. So I think that is a win in my book. I'll go ahead and close out. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next time, or you'll see me, or more than likely you'll see my stuff. Have a good night.